Now this presentation will help you learn what to write on a simple postcard that will bring you an avalanche of customers. Direct mail marketing is one of the oldest and most reliable forms of marketing. It can be used to support any type of marketing objective from lead generation to sales. But you have to do it right. If you rush into it without proper planning, you'll end up wasting time and money. So let us help you get the most out of your campaigns by using best practices that have been refined and built upon for decades. So first and foremost, start out by asking yourself if direct mail marketing is right for your business. Statistics have proven time and time again that postcards and letters can be an effective way to promote your business. But still, it's not for everyone. Direct mail marketing isn't right for every business model, but it does work for the vast majority of them. It's up to you to determine whether or not it fits your sales process. So in other words, will the use of direct mail marketing help you achieve your final result when it comes to marketing your business? So here are some of the benefits you gain when using letters and postcards to grow your business. First, it's proven and tested. Direct mail marketing has been around nearly as long as the Postal Service, and there's a very good reason for this. It works. If it didn't work, you wouldn't continue to receive letters and postcards from marketers on a daily basis. It's also versatile. Postcards and letters can support almost every business model or marketing objective. Financial services companies use them to attract new clients and to get new business from old clients. Painters and landscapers use them to land jobs in newly built neighborhoods. Consultants use them. Real estate agents use them. The list, it's almost endless. It's also cost effective. Most direct mail and printing companies have some kind of minimum order for marketing pieces, but these minimums should still fall within your budget. Postcards and other types of self-mailers are the cheapest form of direct mail. Letter kits are more expensive, and catalogs cost the most. But you can build a mailing around any marketing budget, and best of all, it's totally scalable. It's also measurable. You should only spend money on advertising you can track. Otherwise, you won't be able to calculate your return on investment. Direct mail marketing is easy to track. You can measure responses in a number of ways. One of the most common methods is to send the letter or postcard recipient to a landing page on your website or direct them to a phone number that has been set up specifically for tracking purposes. You could also come right out and ask them how they heard about you. Today, there are new technologies available to help you get even more out of your direct mail marketing program. These include things like data mining, customizable mailers, and more. But the fundamentals required to make direct mail marketing a success remain the same. First, you must have a powerful, problem-oriented headline. You must have an engaging sub-headline that promises a solution to the problem referenced in the headline. You must include a compelling offer that persuades a prospect to take the next step in your sales process. Your marketing collateral must make a connection with the prospect on an emotional level. And you must base your direct mail marketing on a strategic plan of action and not on a tactical approach. So in other words, direct mail marketing must be just one step in your sales process and not the only step. Many business owners use a marketing approach we call spray and pray marketing. They decide a direct mail letter or postcard will best position their marketing message in front of their target customer, but their offer basically says, call us so we can sell you our stuff. Then they're dumbfounded when their phone fails to ring. A sales process must be based on a specific strategy, and direct mail is but just one small step in that overall strategy. So as an example, you may decide that an oversized postcard will be the best way to initially grab your prospect's attention and compel them to take action. But since you haven't had sufficient time at this early stage of contact to build trust, respect, and rapport, asking your prospect to call you this early in the sales process just typically won't work. However, if your postcard directs them to a specific landing page where they can download a free report or perhaps watch a short video presentation that further educates them on the benefits of what you sell, well, now you're strategically moving them along a well-planned and specifically defined sales process. But here's something else to keep in mind. With all the emphasis on high-tech marketing methods these days, Most business owners have all but forgotten that direct mail is still a highly successful marketing method. Postcards are one of the best, and they're now beginning to experience a revival as business owners rediscover their powerful ability to deliver results. Postcards are a simple, low-cost sales tool that's easier to use than ever, thanks to websites that offer turnkey postcard marketing services. These inexpensive pieces pack a powerful punch for millions of small local businesses, and even big companies and major universities are using colorful and frequently oversized postcards to push their products, services, offers, and brands. Now, with so much attention focused on social media and other forms of online and digital marketing, the lowly postcard has taken on a new prominence. In short, people are paying more attention than ever to postcards that they receive in the mail, and they're responding to offers. Postcards have a higher read rate than other direct mail because no one throws them away without at least glancing at them first. And if you have a powerful, hot-button-oriented headline coupled with an engaging subheadline, well, your chances of capturing that prospect's attention has just increased exponentially. Now, you can quickly create a postcard campaign without a big investment in time or money. And getting your postcards printed and mailed to either your own mailing list or one that you buy is really a snap with one of today's web-based services. Many companies are now heavily competing for your business, so rates are highly competitive, and you can get your cards printed and mailed in just a few days. But here are 17 tips to get the most from your postcard mailing effort. First, plan ahead and create a specific purpose for your postcard campaign. Now, be sure you grab your prospect's attention. Build value into your message, and don't be boring. And remember to think strategically, not tactically. Number 2, postcards should be eye-catching. So be sure to include high-quality photos or other striking images, graphics, and colors, especially if you sell a product. Before and after photos work extremely well with postcards. You see these all the time for weight loss products, home builders, as well as all types of home remodelers. Number 3, postcards can say a lot, especially the oversized variety, but try to keep your message simple. It's still a postcard after all, not a novel. So educate them just enough to arouse their interest, but then include an offer that compels them to want to become further educated about what you sell and the benefits that they will realize. Number 4, short, bold headlines do work best. Avoid jumbled information. Postcards work best for short messages and for generating leads, not closing sales. Don't try to explain everything, and be sure to include multiple ways to contact you if this fits into your overall sales process. Most prospects won't be ready to pick up the phone and call, but they may be less intimidated to send an email, so include both methods of contact. Number 5, postcards are great for carrying timely messages, so think in timely terms. For example, postcards can convey messages or offers with a specific deadline. They also work extremely well for customer reminders, such as your service contract expires in 30 days. You probably receive a postcard every couple of months from your oil change provider. Number 6, there are 2 sides to every postcard, so make the most of them both. The address side should have your headline and subheadline, as well as the biggest, boldest photos and colors. Think of it as a poster. The other side should begin the education process and list your offer, contact information, and other pertinent details. Number 7, think in multifaceted terms. Postcards can be used for many different purposes, including reminders, gift certificates, coupons, new product announcements, openings, discounts, and can even substitute as tickets. Number 8, go for high-quality, full-color, glossy printing when it's appropriate. Depending on your target customer, these can have tremendous impact. All postcard marketing services offer this, and improved technology has brought down the cost dramatically. Oversized cards, like 6 by 11, they stand out in the mail, and they're a great choice. They also give you more ways to educate your prospects, and that's a major advantage in today's marketing-saturated world. These larger postcards allow you to include photos, coupons, and even a map to your location. They also greatly increase your chances that your headline will grab their attention and compel them to read further. Number 10, encourage quick action. Give customers a compelling reason to act, and act right now, perhaps by including a fast action bonus with a deadline. Number 11, focus on the mailing list. Make sure your postcards are targeted to prospects who are likely to be interested in your offer and who also have a proven history of acting on offers that interest them. For example, send them to customers of non-competing businesses that sell to your target market, subscribers to publications read by prospects in your targeted market, or to prospects who previously requested information about products or services similar to those that you offer. You can get all of these lists from most mailing list brokers. Number 12, be a friend. Design your postcard so at first glance it looks like a message from a friend instead of like a magazine ad printed on a postcard. It will boost the number of replies you get. A postcard that looks like a friendly message produces a pleasant emotional reaction from readers instead of the harsh emotional reaction most people have to advertising these days. Number 13, ditch the sales pitch. Don't try to close sales directly from your postcard. You don't have enough space to provide all the information most prospects need to make a buying decision. So instead, use your postcard to generate sales inquiries. Begin your postcard by briefly stating the major benefits you offer. Then use the remainder of your postcard to motivate readers to get more information from a source where you can close sales, such as at your website or from a phone number that they can call. Number 14, be sure to get right to the point. Postcards are delivered ready to read, and take advantage of this. Get right to the point to capture the reader's attention immediately. This makes it difficult for prospects to avoid reading your postcard, especially if your entire message is brief and easy to read. Number 15, go first class. Send your postcards by first class mail. Postcards are generally half the cost when compared to mailing a letter, and if price is a major consideration, then just be sure you design them 3.5 by 5 inches, but not over 4 1/4 by 6 inches. This gives you all the benefits of first-class mail for just a few cents more than standard mail, which is also known as bulk rate mail, and it produces a lot more replies. Number 16, watch your timing. Send your postcards so they arrive on Tuesday or Wednesday. The volume of mail delivered on those days is usually light, and your postcards won't have to compete with a lot of other mail delivered at the same time. Try to avoid having your postcards delivered on Monday. It's usually the biggest mail delivery day of the week and a very busy day for most people. And number 17 is economize on designing and printing. You don't need to spend a lot to design and print your postcards. Using an elegant layout with colorful graphics can be expensive, and if you apply the proper fundamentals, it won't have a dramatic impact on your response rate. Simple postcards designed to look like a message from a friend can be printed on your own computer inexpensively, or you can have a commercial printer do the job for a slightly higher charge. For the next time you want to drive a surge of traffic to your website or generate a flood of new sales leads, send postcards. And be sure to follow these tips to ensure you get the maximum response to your postcards for the lowest cost. Now here's a little-known marketing secret that involves using postcards to generate an avalanche of customers for your business. First, you need a mailing list of customers and prospects. So let's say you sell real estate. Your postcards should say something like this. Dear friend, would you like to learn an amazing secret that will allow you to buy property for 20% below what everyone else is paying? If so, all you have to do is call 555-555-1212, and you will hear a free recorded message that reveals some truly amazing bargains. Sincerely, John Smith. Then, write a telephone script. Practice it a few times, and then record your script into an answering machine or a voicemail system. And once you're happy with it, you save it. Now, your script will say something like this. Thank you for calling. My name is John Smith, and I'd like to show you a few properties I have available that are being sold by people who are moving out of the area, and they must sell right away, no matter what. One property must be sold by next Wednesday, and another property I have must be sold by the following Tuesday, July 13th. I have some other fantastic properties in prime locations in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that must be sold by certain dates as well, because the owners are moving out of the region. If you'd like to learn more, just call me on my cell phone at 555-555-1212. I'd be happy to describe these properties to you and schedule a private showing if this opportunity interests you. Now, you may have other reasons why you're able to offer these properties at rock bottom prices, but my point here is to provide you with a template that you can use as a guide. Now, based on your specific business, you'll have your own story to tell, your own reasons, and your own deals to offer. That this message can be longer if you have a lot of interesting things to say. Some recorded messages run 10 minutes or more. Better short and sweet than long and boring. But you want to create interest and intrigue so that they call you. So don't give them all the details. Give them just enough so they'll want to call and find out more. But be sure to give them enough detail so they believe you. And today, believe me, that's a big part of effective copywriting and marketing. Tell an interesting story and include why you're able to offer your prospects such a great deal. That's what makes you credible and believable. Now, once you've recorded your message, you then mail your postcards and wait for the phone to start ringing. And it will ring if you offer something along the lines of what we just described. Your prospects will always be interested in getting real value. Now, the job of your script and the story you tell on your recorded message is to persuade your caller that you really are offering great value that they can't get elsewhere, and you only have a few properties, or whatever you're selling, that are available for a limited time. Once the properties or items are gone, well, so is the special one-time opportunity. Now, there are several reasons why this simple strategy works so well. First, you're offering free insider information on what you know your prospect is interested in. Second, your prospect is more likely to call when it's a recorded message than if they think they're about to be hammered by a high-pressure salesman. The prospect knows they can just hang up on the recorded message, so they're much more likely to call. Third, when your prospect calls your recorded message hotline, you establish an immediate measure of credibility since you actually delivered what you promised, information on how to buy some great properties at excellent valuations. And your friendly, casual voice further reassures your caller, puts them at ease, and begins to build trust, respect, and rapport. And fourth, you've shown your prospect that you have a great opportunity for them, but one they'll miss out on if they fail to act right now. And by the way, the tone of your recorded message is key. Just tell the story and state the facts. Don't yell or scream into the phone or the recorder. You shouldn't sound like a street corner huckster. Just explain the opportunity you're offering in a very matter-of-fact, calm, reassuring, and friendly manner. Now, I used real estate in this example, but this exact same formula, it'll work for any business. If you're a plastic surgeon, here's some sample copy you might try for your postcard. Dear friend, I'm using a new procedure that can make you look 15 years younger for a lot less than you think. Plastic surgery used to cost a small fortune, but now almost anyone can afford it. It's very safe, and best of all, there's hardly any recovery time. If you would like to learn more about this revolutionary new procedure, just call 555-555-1212 and listen to the free recorded message for all the facts and details. You can call the recorded message anytime, 24/7. Sincerely, Dr. John Smith, MD. But do you see the pattern? And notice that we use the old-fashioned courier typewriter font for this postcard. It looks more personal, more friendly, more like a letter, and is more attention-grabbing. You know, tests show that Courier still works better than Times Roman or any other desktop publishing fonts. And here are a few examples to get you thinking in the right direction. Now, these are just the opening line. Would you like to learn how to play the piano in less than a week? It takes the schools 2 years to teach your child algebra. Would you like it if they could learn the same material in less than 2 months? I have a way to get you high-quality diamonds for less than a jeweler would pay for them. Think of your postcard as a teaser or a headline. If you have a knack for writing great attention-getting, intriguing headlines, well, you can write great postcards that will generate lots of interest. It's all about emphasizing the big benefit to your reader. What's the big payoff for calling your recorded message hotline? Now, by the way, you can follow this same formula with your other advertising, and not just postcards. You can run ads like this in the classifieds, in the yellow pages, and in little newspaper ads. And tiny ads like these, they're super cheap to buy, unlike full-page display ads. You can put text like this on flyers that you distribute, even on your business cards, or on signs and billboards. And you can use this exact same formula with your email marketing. Now, in addition to driving people to your recorded message hotlines, you can send them to your website. But a major advantage when using recorded messages is the fact that your prospects hear your reassuring voice, and it begins to establish trust and rapport. So as you can see, the formula is super easy. Just apply it to your own situation. You can follow the exact same formula no matter what you're selling and no matter what business you're in. This is a great way to build your list of highly qualified leads, and you can then add these prospects to your database or monthly newsletter list. Now, this program fits perfectly into an automatic marketing system. It's a very low-tech, simple way to automate a big part of your selling, to let machines do the lion's share of your selling for you, to let machines handle the initial sales presentations, to let machines do most of the sorting and sifting of your leads so that you yourself never again have to make another cold sales call. So until, gang, next time, here's to your success.